Hi Kupo, today is the day. Today I received my Xbox Series X, Earth's most strongest Xbox console ever so far. I can't wait to get this open. I can't even talk right now. The day's finally here, and without further ado, let's get started. Xbox Series X! Ooh! It's in my hands now. I am so excited. This actually, I think this is smaller than the launch Xbox One. I remember that one being heavy, but this isn't heavy. Maybe I'll go around and just give you the scales and how big it is, but we'll see about that. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Power your dreams. Here it is. Let's see. Open that up right here. Let's take a look at this console. Oh, before we actually look at the console, let's see what else it comes with. So we got a little kind of like a drawer or a sleeve here. Pop this open. We got our HDMI cables. No brick. I think you guys could correct me if I'm wrong. This might be the first Xbox without the brick, unless there's one in here. Let's go ahead. And here we got the controller. Go ahead and take a deeper look at the controller in just a second. Got some more. Nothing else in there except I believe that's the user manual. Okay, so put that aside. We got the how to get started Xbox instructions. Put that aside. And now let's get to the console. Wow. This thing is a monster. Wow, this is awesome. And I was hoping on the box it has the kind of like the green in it. It kind of makes it look like a ball that's inside of it. I was really hoping that was on the console, and it does look like it. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'll be sure to get some shots of this beast. Alright, so this is the Xbox Series X controller. I would say it's not very different compared to the the Xbox One X, except for there's the share button. And then of course there's the directional buttons that actually have the kind of like a better, so you could kind of push the diagonal a little better. You're not just have to push two buttons at the same time. It kind of makes it easier to go like this. The sticks kind of feel the same. One thing that I really like is, I don't know if you guys can see, but it kind of has these ridges right here, and it kind of makes it a little more comfortable in your hands. Me personally, I absolutely loved the Xbox One controller. I just love having it in my hands, and then this one doesn't take anything away from it. I love this already in my hands. It fits so perfect. These sticks feel very nice. They also have ridges on the thumbsticks. I don't know if you could see, but that also feels really nice on your fingers. Pulling the triggers, very quiet. Even the bumpers, they kind of sound like just typical bumpers, but I can't really describe it. But comparing it to, this is the Xbox One controller. They give you a little more room for your fingers. It's a little more slanted, more open, so you could really push that trigger down. But other than that, here's the side-by-side Series X, my Xbox One, Series X, and yeah, these are both really good controllers. Like I said, the ridges feel really nice, the bumpers feel really nice, and I can't wait to get this hooked up. And by the way, Or as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that now. Magnificent. I've actually never seen that before. I know they posted it on YouTube, but yeah, I wanted to save everything and experience it for myself. So this is what you get when you turn on your Series X, and we're gonna see how long this takes to set up. Okay, so this kind of took a, oh my gosh. Okay, now I have to download this. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop. I'll be right back. I gotta download this app. 3.
I found XBX from the Xbox skill. To control it, say, turn on XBX.
just stop it.
No, it's fine. All right, I'm back. So it actually wasn't that bad. As it was installing and updating and stuff like that, the app allowed you to set up your Xbox on the app. So it was really cool getting the two things done at the same time. So now that we got to update our controller now. See how long this takes. Shouldn't take long. All right, we're finally updated. It probably took, what, like 5 minutes, if that. Find the best settings for your TV. It looks like your display supports advanced video features. Let's enable them to make sure your Xbox looks great on TV. Keep display at 4K. Yes, let's do that. We got this monster of a console. Let's do that. Let's go. You're all done setting up your Xbox. Time to play. Take me home, Daddy. This doesn't look new at all. This looks like I just turned on my Xbox One. So it doesn't look like, it looked like it kept my stuff. I'm logged in because through the app you were able to sign yourself into your Microsoft account. We got Game Pass, and then we got basically, really, if you have a Xbox One right now, it's not anything different. So let's go ahead. I don't have any Series X optimized games yet. I'm gonna wait until we get Call of Duty Cold War, then we'll see how fast that loads. But we'll go to Game Pass, and we're gonna see what game to download first. Oh, Warzone's gonna take forever. Let's see how long Warzone takes. All right, so the game that I chose was Warzone, just because I know it takes up like 100,000 terabytes of memory. So we'll see how long this takes. All right, guys, I'm back. So I've downloaded some games already. Game Pass is, I forgot to mention, Game Pass on the Series X is really cool, especially on like today, like launch day, to where you hook it up and then you have hundreds of games, maybe not hundreds, but like a lot of games to choose from, so you can get right into the games that you want to play. Like we got Warzone, which it took as long as you would expect Warzone to take, but honestly, it went a bit faster than the One X from what I remember. The One X, I probably take me a couple days to where I'd be on the Xbox and I'd get done and then turn it off and come back tomorrow, turn it on and have it get installed a little bit more. I did hear, or I did read, that this has a rest mode. Maybe when I start updating this, I'll look further into that so I can give you guys more of the details. But yeah, I wish I had a stopwatch, but Warzone probably took, 35 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. Minecraft Dungeons probably took, approximately 5 minutes, according to the Xbox. Medium was like a minute, if that. Frostpunk maybe 4 minutes, and these aren't really like big games compared to like Call of Duty, but having them load that quickly was really cool. have one by one just install, go back on Game Pass, look through the library. And then one thing I wanted to show you guys is I actually found out how to change the background, which is really cool. I really like how the background moves. To do that, you hit the, I don't know what it's called. I guess I'll call it the menu button, the left button on the controller. Or I'll go back. On the bottom right, you'll see where it says customize. You just push that button. You go to my color and backgrounds, and there it'll give you options on what to do. So I have the dynamic background. You got a bunch of colors to choose from, and then how if you want your tiles transparent or not. I have mine on transparent, and then once you do that, then bam, you got yourself a cool new looking background. Another thing I wanted to try to do is I want to see how fast Warzone loads. So we'll go ahead and check that out real quick. Yeah, that was, from what I could tell, it was a lot faster. We're not gonna do too much with this right now. We'll go back. We'll go ahead and look at the Game Pass library real quick. Go down, show all, and EA Play is now included. So now you have a bunch of EA games like Battlefield. You got Black. I haven't played that in a long time. You got your Crysis, you got DayZ, Dead Space. That's probably on my list of games to play. You got Destiny, you got Doom Eternal, you got the sports games, you got UFC, NHL, Fable, and there's so on. There's so much to choose from, and like I said, this is just buying the system, hooking it up, and then you have access to all these games. And another cool feature that I just figured out is that the Xbox Series X actually has a rest mode. And how you do that is just pushing the button that turns it off, and give it a few seconds. And then when you're ready to pick up your game, go ahead and push it on. Makes a cool little noise, and bam, comes right back up. So if you have games that you need to install and you need to go run an errand or something like that, it'll be installed by the time you get back. But if you are just completely done, you could turn off the Xbox with your controller like how you usually do. Or if you could come up to your console and actually hold down the button for, I'd say, about 5 seconds, it completely shuts down your console. And then when you come back, turn it on, and it takes a little bit longer to reboot. And then when it does, you get this awesome intro. Magical. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I got a bunch of other things to download. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Koopa Cola signing off.